So if you just want to carry forward your old stuff, or if you want to buy new ones, we've got a build for you. And so that flexibility is plumbed into the silicon and the overall platform. So that's the first thing. The second thing that we've done kind of at a platform level is allowed for higher memory speeds to be accessed, up to 5,600 megatransfers per second. And what that means to gamers and creators or whoever is just a bigger ability, faster, more bandwidth to be able to do anything you want for whatever you want to attach to that memory slot.
Now, that's pretty impressive, and I can't wait to start testing one of those over here. But how about we take a look at the graphs? Let's take a look at the graphs on gaming. Let's talk about the graphs, see how the performance is. So let's talk about those a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that. So this first chart that you see here is talking about the leap in performance on the creation side. And so, I talked a little bit about that addition of the 8 efficiency cores. And so at the top end, what that means is that you get this huge jump in performance for any multi-threaded applications. I'm not going to go into all the charts, but I'd like to show this one because you see both the jump in generation over generation, but also the comparison to competitors. As a competitor, I like to check and see how we're doing in the market. And so you can see here that against our flagship product for the competition, we actually perform really well. Now, if we go to the gaming performance chart, you'll be able to see a very similar chart. So what you can see here is a bunch of different games that we tested, and those 8 performance cores, and that increase in those speeds that we talked about, but also those increases in memory that we did, is why you can see this generation over generation jump in terms of performance on games. But you also see us comparing, like I said before, to competitors, right? And here we compared against 2 different competitor parts, right? We compared against their flagship 5950, like we did in content creation, but we also compared against a part that they created that's dedicated to gaming, the Vcache. We only did it on this one because it actually doesn't perform better than the older part on creation. And you see, so we put both of those on that chart. You can see across the board, even though that part's dedicated to gaming, we still win more than we lose against that one. One last point on this. I know you might be looking at that there on the stream and be thinking, well, didn't they just launch another part? Or are you comparing against last generation? Well, it just launched a couple days ago. We haven't gotten a chance to get them. We bought some, and we're just waiting to get them in the lab so we can actually do the testing and figure out how.
Yeah, it usually takes us a while to first be able to get the parts, and then actually get up the whole setup to get it testing. So it's not that we can do them overnight.
That's right. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to mention, we talked about both gaming and creating. The interesting thing about our hybrid architecture is it also offers the opportunity for people to do both, gaming and creating at the same time. And so in 12th generation, when we launched that, we saw a lot of people taking advantage of that and using something called Thread Director. It allows you to put the right workload on the right core at the right time, which is what causes us to be able to do things like dedicate those P cores to gaming while using those efficiency cores for background applications like Discord or OBS or whatever you're running. It allows that game to continue running smoothly while you do that. 13th generation carries that forward and just makes it much better.
Yes, and also let's go talk about the whole lineup that we have here for our processors. So we asked the team to put it up. So we have the 3900K processor, right? That's our flagship that we have in here. But we also have the Core i7 13700K, and we also launched the 13600K processor. So all these 3 were launched last week, and they are currently going to be currently available. Actually, they're available right now for pre-order.
Yep, they are.
Yeah, and they're going to be available. You actually be able to get them.
Yeah, buy them now.
Yeah, you can buy them right now.
You can pre-order them now.
Yeah, pre-order them right. But
they won't launch until October 20th when everything launches. And as you talked about, we've got the whole stack, right?
Yes.
We talked about the top end. All those performance graphs are always talking about the top end. But you see i5 all the way through i9. And in this case, we actually brought our efficiency cores all the way down to the i5K, which is new to this generation. So if you're gaming on a budget or you want to take advantage of that simultaneous application like we talked about on a budget, it's all the way down to i5K. Pick them up.
Yep. No, this is a great lineup. I can't wait to start playing with them.
All right. Well, Alex, we really appreciate you coming and helping us to kind of talk about this.
Thank you, Marcus.
This whole time. Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you later.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
See you later. So we all know that content is king. I love talking about the processors, but you really can't do anything with a processor unless we actually work with the content providers. So Stephanie, if you don't mind coming on here,
Hi,
I want to talk a little bit about the great experience that we're able to provide with these processors for our games and for content. And in this case, right, I really can't wait to hear y'all hear a little bit about a really anticipated title, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And so to that and to talk a little bit about what we're doing with things like XE superscaling and stuff like that, I want to introduce Stephanie Snowden. Stephanie?
Hi, everyone. Hello to those of you watching at home. I'm thrilled to be here at TwitchCon. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Intel, for the amazing partnership. So I'm Stephanie Snowden. I'm the Director of Communications at Infinity Ward. I'm here to talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 2, which comes out just 3 weeks from today on October 28th for our full game. And I'm so excited. So we have a little bit of something to show you as well. So I did not come empty-handed.
All right, let's look at it.
Yeah, here's a look at our official PC trailer for Modern Warfare 2.
Just for you.
Pre-purchase Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign up to a week early.
Oh my
That
God.
looks so good.
I am super excited. So I used to play Modern Warfare 1 all the time. I must have logged over 500 hours playing that thing. So I used to play Counter-Strike professionally, and the hardcore mode on Modern Warfare is so much like Counter-Strike, but honestly, sorry Valve guys, a little better. It's so great. And I got the chance to play with my son, and so now I can't wait to play with him on Modern Warfare 2.
Well, I think one of the most exciting things about Modern Warfare 2 this time around is we really have something for everyone, right? Like, we have so many modes. We have Warzone 2, we have DMZ, we have all of these things. So no matter what kind of player you are, the experience you're looking for, diving into campaign if you pre-ordered early, which you can play on October 20th with that pre-order. So, get your grind in on SP before you jump into MP.
Can't wait.
So, like I said, there's just, no matter who you are or what you're looking for in a game, we think we're really delivering an excellent variety of gameplay with this.
I honestly can't wait. And so tell me a little bit then about why you at Infinity Ward and broader Activision Blizzard was focusing in on the PC audience.
Yeah, the PC audience is super exciting for us and somewhere we all want to be. So for the first time, and in a little while, we're available on both Battle.net and Steam, as you saw in the trailer. And we've been working on optimizing Call of Duty for PC and that experience for PC players since 2018 with our partners at Beanox. So they've been fantastic to work with and great partners to Infinity Ward and across the franchise for Call of Duty. And some other exciting things you saw in the trailer. There's over 500 choices for customization to really fine-tune your PC experience. So I like vibrating, exciting.
I am too. I'm over here on my camera, but I'm like geeking out a little bit here. You talked a little bit about the new game modes. Are there any more features that you want to talk about or can share? I know we're doing a bit of a teaser here. Don't want to give away too much, but anything else you want to talk about?
There's so many. I mean, if you guys were able to jump into our open beta a couple of weeks ago, I think third person is just something we saw a lot of really positive, excited feedback around, and something that we're going to continue to innovate on in the title. We have some new game modes. We have Prisoner Rescue and Knockout, which are awesome. They kind of have a little bit of flavor from Search and Destroy for our, more competitively inclined folks. And Invasion, which is our new ground war mode, so up to 32v32. We like to call this the shipment of ground war, as we've been saying. It's a little joke in the office of this mode is absolute chaos. It's the perfect way to warm up for BR if you're looking for something before you jump into Warzone. And as I said before, Warzone 2, November 16th, on top of Modern Warfare 2. So that's one shared experience and really sort of integrated across the entire Modern Warfare 2 universe with this title.
That's fantastic. I mean, you know, and a lot of the work that we've done in terms of optimizing to work on our platform and take advantage of things like XE super scaling and just make the experience great. You've been a great partner with us as we bring this. I really super anticipate. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I can't wait to play later. So we've got the 13th gen set up back in the Modern Warfare 2 booth, and I'm stoked to get my hands on it maybe before the tournament.
I'm gonna go check it out. Is
yeah.
there any other final thoughts that you want to leave with our players and our folks here?
I just, thank you, Intel, for the awesome partnership, and for all the PC players out there. We can't wait to see you on October 28th, or like I said, October 20th, if you've pre-ordered for early campaign access. And it's going to be awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It was great to hear you and talk about all of the things, and I can't wait. I know a lot of you out there can't either, so thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Marcus, and happy TwitchCon, everybody.
Happy TwitchCon. You know, one of the last things that I always like to do when we come to things like this is to maybe have and one more thing for some of you folks who are joining us on camera, on the stream, or here in person. And so I want to do one last thing for you and actually give you a little sneak peek of our next generation Nook device. So this is our Nook Raptor Canyon, which is the first system of a Nook to have our 13th generation core desktop processor in it. Desktop processor, I said, with the i9K in here, which will actually mean you'll be able to unlock and ride this bad boy out to overclock it if you choose to. Another thing that we've packed so much performance in this, you might be looking at it saying, man, what have you packed in here? Well, it's got up to 3 slots in this thing as well for you to put whatever you want into it. And as with all of our Nook platforms, it actually allows for all kinds of modularity. So whatever you want to do with it, you'll be able to customize it and get the right thing that you want inside the Nook form factor with that support and quality that we all know and love. So I can't say too much more. I only got so much time and the ability to tell you a little bit about this before it launches soon. So be on the lookout for more details about this later. So thank you, everybody, for joining us here. I really appreciate everybody who took the time to come and learn more about this. Thank you on the stream, and looking forward to talking to you all later. Thanks.